Just wasn't Chris. I thought the pace was really the difference tonight. He just wasn't even between pitches and then getting to the plate. I mean, his time to the plates were 1.5, 1.6, wasn't really giving Stone a chance, and just whatever reason wasn't crisp, and that's why we went to Fred right away because he just the command kind of faltered a little bit. Not the usual Teagan we're used to seeing.
What do you think changed from the first inning to the second inning for T?
Well, he was coming out humming. It was 97, 99, and cutting it loose. And again, that's as the course of the year, him and Ren need to get with that as they continue to get better in post. It's you have to be able to throw 5, 6 innings as a starter. We talked about it all day in the building, winning the starter battle, and we did not do that. But he's going to need to make some adjustments going into his next outing.
Looked like a tough strike three call there to Reese in the third with the bases loaded. What's the coaching point there?
Well, the coaching point, I thought he competed great. You know, fouling off a ton of pitches. That's a quality at bat by our standards. Gets the 2 strikes and continues to fight fastball, breaking ball, and again, not running out about, doing some things. So again, everybody wants a hit right there, and we need to execute a little bit better. But I thought he did a good job of leaning on that pitcher. Just didn't get it all the way done. But there's no almost in this league. You got to find a way to get it done there.
How tough was the play at third where it looked like Garrett just came off back a little bit? You had good view of it. What was your sort of take on
It's
that?
just a weird play. I thought the guy was going to catch and throw across right away, and so Garrett was trying to stay out of the way to make sure that there was no interference there. So he had to come back online, and then when he went to slide, he just kind of slid right past the base, right? And again, you could argue, hey, push past him or whatever it may be, but just a tough one all around. But we need to try to stick that base right there because that changes that entire inning if so.
Finished strong, but what did you see from Parkinson early in his outing, specifically the home run?
I just thought it was one pitch that caught too much of the plate, and that was the difference in the game. I mean, they stung a ball off the scoreboard and hit a 3-run homer. They were late, but you go back to the pitch right there. I think the walk right there before so kind of sets it up, and he did a good job of competing, giving us a chance to stay in the game. I thought our offense swung the bat well for the most part, outside of early in the game when we weren't able to execute. But a lot of hard contacts and are giving us a chance to win. And again, got to keep the ball in the ballpark in this league, especially on Friday night.
Was it always going to be Arvidsson tonight, regardless of if it was a 3-run, 2-run, 4-run game?
Well, we talk about it upstairs and we look at the matchups where we kind of have the flow of the game, but that's been something that's worked for us is going Teagan to Arv, and you don't want to go to him too early as you kind of bridge and he continues to build his pitch count. But we've got 100% confidence in Arv. A guy got a good swing, tip of the cap, hit a 3-run homer, but again, I thought he responded well and kept us in the game.
11 runs left on base. What do you want to see from your lineup as they, try to go through and get that big hit?
Execution, period, right? We talk about it with, especially Friday night in this league, as good as the arms are, you may have one chance to get the starter. We had fortunate to have two, and we didn't get it done either time. And the guy did a good job of keeping us off the barrel or whatever it may be, but we can talk about it. But at this point in the year, you either get it done or you don't, and there's no redos. So our guys need to execute a little bit better, calm down in those moments. I thought Reese, if you look at his later at-bats in the game, he talked to him at third base, just hey, I just slow down, the overswinging a little bit. So when the moment gets big, again, just slow down, execute, what is the plan, and how do they do that? But we need to do that a little bit better because you leave 10 guys on base, that's not a formula for success.
Tom had a big RBI hit late in the game. Why him in that moment?
Well, the matchup, there was big splits difference on righty lefty versus Dorman, and he's been working on some things. I believe he hit a changeup or an off-speed pitch, really fought to stay on it, and a ton of confidence with Ariel there, but with the split difference, I thought that was a turning point in the game where we really needed to drive that in. So that was good to see because he's had some tough ABs as of late, but has been working his tail off behind the scenes, and hopefully that's a catalyst for what's to come.
Been a couple of times this season he's delivered in pinch hit opportunities, or even with runners on. What makes him good in those moments?
I think he's just trying to execute, right, which is what we need in situational early in the game or whatever it may be. But sometimes when you're not sitting there thinking about starting all day, it's, hey, it's a mano-a-mano battle, and he's been good in those moments. So as we continue to figure out who wants to play second base, that's a good sign that he's been able to come off the bench and have some success there.
How do you want to see your team respond to this one?
We're going to see what we got. At this point, we won a game last Friday night, didn't finish the weekend, close and 2-run game, have a chance to win it, but we're going to find out what we got. This is a good test. We're at home on our home turf. Our crowd was amazing tonight, and we need to perform better for them. I mean, this is an amazing facility that's been built, but Saturday at home, 6 o'clock, Lindsey Nelson Stadium, and then you got a quick turnaround on Sunday, so we'll find out what we got these next 2 days.
I know, especially the two latter at-bats for Jay, he did his job productive at-bats. Maybe not as much results there, but do you think the at-bats have gotten better for Jay?
I do. He's just been made a conscious effort. We talked earlier in the week. He's got to get on top of the baseball a little bit better. And even that play where we go first and third, we get the delay, get runners to second and third, which opens up the contact play. Stings that ball just right to the guy. He's trying to play his game, tries to drop in at 40. That's something is a bunt, obviously, to the pull side, which we've been working on a bunch. And he's had a little bit of ups and downs, but he's as talented as anybody, and we just need to let him get going, but he needs to play his game because living up in the air with 30, 40-degree launch is not Jay's game.
Do you notice anything different from Brady after that, ground ball kind of maybe ricocheted off him there?
No, I don't think so. I thought he did an amazing job. I mean, Teagan gives a leadoff double and talk about getting thrown right into a fire and does an amazing job to get us out of that inning. And again, competing over the white, he gives up another ball up the middle similar to the one at Georgia. It's a ground ball. It's just not in the right spot. And a little bit of bad luck there. But, Arb did a good job. I thought Brady, as long as he's competing over the plate, he'll give us a chance. And, again, we got to limit some of those walks and execute better on offense when we get a chance to get it done. But we've seen some good things from Brady the last few times out now.